Hey sports fans, Rideshare Commando. So I may or may not skip out if I get a ride, but let me talk to you about the type of music you should be playing in your car and the different moods that it sets. So number one, classical. Classical music, especially piano, tends to distract people mentally and it sets a calmer, more passive mood. Piano music or classical music, orchestral music, it is auditorily distracting. And if you don't want to engage your riders, and if you want them to be a little bit more passive, then mentally distracting them through classical music is a very safe bet. Now, if they ask you to change it, of course you can change it. Now, another aspect to consider is what is your demographic? So, for example, if you're driving somebody that's a little bit younger, then I would highly recommend going with the top 40 station. Have it pre-programmed. That's going to pacify a lot of them, and they'll be distracted with their phones enough. The music is just an afterthought. But for somebody that's a little bit older, knowing where the oldies stations are, that's going to get you a higher rating. Because when they hear music that they can relate to, it shows that you are respecting their demographic. You're respecting who they are and you understand who they are. It actually resonates with a lot of them on a deeper level. But one type of music you should always avoid is heavy rock. I mean, it's true that heavy rock is the music of preference for a lot of intellectuals, but most people don't appreciate metal, and I blame that on short buses. So I would definitely avoid that, and anything that is very nuanced, such as reggae music or reggaeton, that's going to turn a lot of people off because they can't relate to that music. You want them to either be able to relate to the music, or in the case of classical, to be distracted. That's why you hear classical music, or you used to hear it in elevators. It pacifies people. So this is just going to be a short video. I just want to tell you what type of music to play and the psychological inference of why you would play that type of music. So for top 40, for anybody, I would say under the age of 30 or up to 35. And then after that, consider an oldies station, or if the person was born in the 70s or 80s, 70s or 80s reminiscent music. I use satellite radio right now. I am using the Symphony Hall channel, and I haven't had a single conversation with any of my passengers, which is great for today, because I just want to chill. Anyway, you folks drive safe, subscribe, I'll catch you later.